This is the Padua Podcast Network. And so I got to remember that all these little problems, they're what some people call high-class problems. Running a Fever, episode 202, Gratitude. Yeah, welcome to Running a Fever. My name is Michael Davis. Love my life so much, I want to make it last as long as possible. I hope you do too. That's what this show is all about. And this topic today, first of all, let me before I get into that, medical report. I'm in the studio today. I think I'm ready to go out and start doing some walking and some more. It's not that I can't do exercise. It's just that I can't really wear normal shoes, and I have to have these like pads on my feet and stuff. Anyway, so I really was thinking I was going to go out tonight. By the way, let's see, it's 6, 7, 8. Yes. This recording is due to be released in about 8 hours. It's like the closest I've ever come to deadline. So, having a good time today, but I couldn't, I didn't want to delay anymore to record, but I couldn't. I went to the store. I ran out of those little pads that go on my feet, and then I forgot to get them when I was at the store. So here I am. But I really feel like I can go out and walk in my walking shoes because they're really flexible. If you look back at the episode where I reviewed the Bioactive walking shoe, you can see the sock-like construction, especially if you look at the YouTube episode. It's really soft and flexible. So I can wear these and it seems to be doing okay. And I've been wearing, basically that's the only shoe I have that I can wear right now, or that I do wear. So I think I'm fine. I need to get some more of those pads and just get a bunch of them. It's taken longer to heal this corn than I thought it would. So that's what's going on with that. But so I couldn't do that. And, it's easy to kind of get down about the things that are going on that have kind of held me back, or, kind of made me sort of take steps back instead of moving forward this year. But I gotta keep the attitude and try to remind myself that it's just not always something I can do anything about, and I just need to kind of let that go. Maybe it was because of, obviously, I think the reason that I had this problem with my feet is that I was wearing shoes that were too small for me, but I didn't really know that. And I just kind of learned that. So I couldn't do anything about that until I knew what to do and what the problem was. And I, acquired a lot of, sadly, I've acquired a lot of shoes that are now the wrong size. But that's probably what led to me discovering this problem. Anyway, it's not something I can do a whole lot about. A lot of the things that are going on that are giving me trouble, making it hard to stick to the plan, are just not my fault. Now, some of it is my fault. Some of it is just me not doing what I'm supposed to do and not taking my own advice. But, I do the best I can. I really think I do. I do the best I can. So I'm not giving up on that. And another thing I remember is, this is, a lot of people call this Gratitude Month because of Thanksgiving. In the United States, we celebrate Thanksgiving on the 4th Thursday of November. It's not actually the last Thursday in November. In fact, I think last year we had 5 Thursdays in November. It's the 4th Thursday in November. And that's when, we celebrate and we give thanks to God for, the things that we have to be thankful for. So it's a time, especially for thinking about not what we don't have, but what we have, but what we're grateful for. And so I got to remember that all these little problems, they're what some people call high-class problems. I've got so many pairs of shoes now. That's a problem that some people don't have. They don't have any shoes. I've got a little problem on my with my foot. Some people don't have both feet. Some people don't have any feet. Some people don't have legs. I am very blessed. I'm very blessed. So what do you think about when it comes to the time to think about, do you ever do this? Do you ever stop and think, well, it's easy to think about the things that you're missing in life. What about the things that you're blessed with? Some people like to do what's called a gratitude list, and they make a list, especially when, it seems like things aren't going well. They make a gratitude list, and it's a good way of just kind of turning your thoughts and changing your mindset from an attitude to an attitude of abundance, an attitude in which we have a world that's full of goodness, and God made it that way. So we need to thank Him for that. And so that's what I'm trying to do at this point. And I really have been. It's not just kind of something that I say. It's something I have been doing lately, and it just works. Sometimes I have to get in a bad place before I do something good to make my life better. And so that's what's kind of happened, I think. And I'm optimistic about next year because I know that I've got a good plan, I've got a good life, and I have a lot of blessings. And so I'm not worried about things just going bad for me. Things haven't gone that well this year, but and the year's not over. It's tempting to just say, "Oh, 2018 was a great year. 2019, not so great." But that's not really the case. It's just kind of the way we like to look at things. So gratitude, be grateful for the things that you have in your life. Thank God that gives you these things. Thank the people in your life that give you these things. And by the way, thank you for listening, because this is a very important part of my life, and I appreciate being able to talk to you whenever I can and to know that someone is out there listening. So if you are listening, send me your gratitude list. Send me your gratitude list. mail@runningafever.com. If you got the fever, keep it. If you don't have it, catch it. And I'll talk to you next time on Running a Fever.